All right, here we go. Jumping into Bleemsync for the first time. This is the 64 gigabyte PlayStation Classic Bleemsync build by, if you said his name all at once, Persians. I've also seen his name halved, so Perty-Anz. But I'm excited about this one because A, it's got this nice custom theme. B, it's got Drastic on the homepage. Some people like that. Missing an artwork there. Some artwork, actually. Ooh. 10 points off right there. No, just kidding. And then also, you'll notice we're going to jump into this in a second. But if you run into retroarch over here, you can go ahead and see all sorts of systems. Atari, Final Burn Alpha, also known as Neo Geo. You got some Mame games. You got PC Engine. You got Game Boy Color, Game Boy, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and a lot Dreamcast. So this is not just a PlayStation Classic build. This is also just an entire big emulation build as well. So let's go ahead and check it out. So here we are on the main menu. This is a 64 gigabyte build. I have it on 128 gigabyte Samsung thumb drive, link in the description. And this is running Bleemsync. I have an OTG hacked PS Classic already. It should be plug and play for most people. We're going to see the games here. It is 56.6 gigabytes after you extract it. It is zipped up, so it is compressed for a smaller download size. But when all is said and done, it's 60,830,000,000, basically 840 million bytes. So just make sure whatever USB device you're using does operate that way or has enough space for that. If you've seen, I'm going to go ahead and link my PS Classic playlist. There's many ways to modify your PlayStation Classic. I've done quite a few, especially the cheaper, easier methods. And so if you haven't done it yet, check out those videos. Otherwise, this should be plug and play, really easy to do. So first thing you notice is it actually doesn't have that many PlayStation games on it. Number one being, this is only 64 gigabytes. A lot of the images we're seeing are 128, which doubles that available space. And then B or 2, I forget which one I was saying, is this has a bunch of other systems on it as well. It has Atari, Sega, Nintendo. So that's really cool. Here we have Drastic, which is Nintendo as well. So PlayStation games play as normal. You do get this custom menu here. A lot of the same functionality on your PlayStation Classic should work as far as save states, changing the discs, coming back out to the main menu. All that should be the same. I will play one PlayStation game to get us going, and then we'll jump into RetroArch. So as I've mentioned in the past, it emulates really great. This is running just fine. Controller lag, no issues whatsoever for me. Is it perfect? No. It's, like I said in previous videos, it's about 90%. The other thing is Bleemsync and AutoBleem, as they keep updating, are allowing more and more controllers. So if you have like an Xbox 360 style controller, for example, or PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, you can absolutely use those controllers for a lot of this. Especially with some systems like Dreamcast, where you definitely want to add an analog stick to your experience. Other people are also buying the Bluetooth adapters, which will allow you to turn your PS Classic to wireless controllers, which is a nice benefit from the original USB controllers. Can you get in there? No. Okay. So this is running well. So you can see there I could do a resume point very easily. All right, let's go ahead and move on. And let's play some other systems, because that's really cool. I was mentioning how cheap these are. So, for example, here we have Studio Drift Out. But, you know, a lot of you like Metal Slug. You can absolutely play Metal Slug on this thing, which is amazing. You can see that it found my controller. If I was running the Xbox 360 controller, it would say, you know, found Xbox 360 Afterglow, or, PlayStation 3 controller. So I'm gonna hit select on the arcade games and the Mame and the Neo Geo games where typically you have coins. You just want to hit select on whatever controller you're using, and it will insert tokens. I didn't even know you can reverse in this game. I've always crashed. Way before. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh, I did. Okay, that's a short one to start. All right, let's do something a little, now that we know our controls. If you're wondering, it's X to go. So, oh, we only have 38 seconds for this one. Here we go, the big Yui. Oh, a little too, look at that cut corner. Oh, that guy threw me off. Time extended. Get out of my way. I took him out pretty good there. It's a little dramatic. Got him. Beat him to the finish line. So, really fun game. Select and start at the same time. We can go ahead and close the content. Should bring us back out. There we go, and we're back. Back. You have your Mame games. Some nice thumbnails. Look, you could play the original Donkey Kong on the PS Classic. Whew. Because I don't have an analog stick, I had to change it to digital there. I forget, can I kill the flame? I don't think I can kill the flame with this hammer, right? Oh, I can, cool. Oh, wow. That hammer was not synchronized. Alright, well here, now I can get a head start. Come on, get up there. Oh boy. I don't like the looks of that. Got him. Come at me, bro. Come on. Get up there. Boom. What up, princess? Alright, let's start select out. Close content. Alright, cool. So, that's working really good. That ain't cool. Oh, these guys take a lot more hits than I thought. I thought they were all one hit. There we go. What? How come I can't go down now? There we go. Oh, shoot. Oh, you can drop your weapon. That's cool. Oh, you can't. How are you supposed to kill that guy? He just jumped. I like how they got the upgraded guns in this one. Alright, that's not how you play, but... So as far as games, there are 37 PlayStation games. I did notice some duplicates that are on the PS Classic to start with, so it's not necessarily 37 new games, but it is 37 games total. If you go into ROMs here, you'll see some ROMs. I did notice down in Sony, these are empty. You know, if you wanted to throw some games in there, you absolutely could. Atari 2600, we can go ahead and see how many games we're working with here. About 652, it looks like, on there. Atari 7800, 60 games total. Atari Lynx, 78 games total. Mame Arcade, 417. TurboGrafx 16, 96. TurboGrafx CD, 49. SuperGrafx, pretty standard. It's actually 6. Game Boy, 844. Game Boy Advance, 1069. So that's all of them. Game Boy Color, 537. That's all of them. Nintendo DS, 64 games. In case you're wondering what games are on there, you did see them previously in the video. Nintendo's 866, pretty standard, all of them. Virtual Boy 25, Super Nintendo 787, it's most of them there as well. 32X 35, Dreamcast, what do you got? You got Aqua GT, Cannon Spike, Crazy Taxi, Daytona, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Power Stone. Don't expect perfection. These games run okay at best. Game Gear 334, Master System Mark III 346. Genesis, also known as Mega Drive, 903. You'll notice there's both European and US titles there. There might be, yeah, there's some translations as well, as you see. Sega CD, none. Okay, SG-1000, none. Neo Geo, you got pretty much all of them at 144. Neo Geo Pocket, 12. And Pocket Color, 42. All right, so there you have it. I'm going to have to give this a B. It's a really good attempt. A couple little things need to be fixed. I think an updated version. But so far with the game selection and everything else, I'm liking it. It's a little small for me, but a lot of you out there, maybe it's just right. And it's got some good things going on. There's some duplicates here. You know, just some little cleaning up that needs to be done. But again, a really good base image for some people, or if it's exactly what you're looking for and you don't want to have to go through doing it all yourself, there's still a lot of value here. So with all that said, that's what I think. Let me know what you all think. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.